I'm Hannah Schmidt. I'm a senior at Madison. I play soccer and basketball, and after high school I joined the Army National Guard, so I'll be leaving for that.
I'm Wyatt Stanfield. I played football, I wrestled, ran track for Madison, and my junior and senior year I went to Pioneer Career Tech.
My name's James Wagner. I play soccer and football, and I'm senior class president.
I'm Leah Boggs. I'm a senior at Madison, and I played basketball, softball, and volleyball. I got a scholarship to go to the University of Virginia to play softball.
I was watching it live of Governor DeWine's speech saying that we wouldn't go back, and it was kind of upsetting because, you know, it like kind of ruins everything. We're not going to be able to go back to school and experience like those last memories with our friends.
Senior homecoming was great. It was like, I feel like I would have stayed longer if I knew that it was going to be the last school dance that I would get to go to. The opportunity to see all my friends dressed up again, because that's really what you go to prom for, is dressing up and looking fancy rather than the dancing and stuff like that.
It's kind of upsetting because you look like you've watched the classes before, do it for 3 years before you, and you're like, oh, I can't wait until I get to do that. And then now we just don't get to. But it's hard, but I know like there's going to be other things that are going to be more enjoyable than that day. But
If I knew that the Friday I found out about us not being able to attend school physically anymore, I'd probably say goodbye to all my friends, all my teachers that day. If I could walk the halls just one more time, see everybody's face, it would definitely mean a lot.
My biggest hope for the graduation ceremony itself is that we can put something together that's really nice that the graduates can enjoy for the rest of their lives as the best celebration that we could possibly do at this point.
It is with great pride and pleasure that I welcome each of you to this evening's Madison High School 95th Annual Commencement. Tonight, we celebrate the graduation of Madison High School's class of 2020. At this time, I invite you to stand for the playing of the National Anthem. It is my pleasure to introduce our platform guests for this evening's commencement ceremony. Superintendent of Schools, Mr. John Thomas. School Treasurer, Mrs. Robin Klink. Board of Education President, Mr. Tim Wigton. Assistant Principal, Mr. Sean Conway. Board of Education Member, Mr. Doug Mosier. Board of Education Vice President, Miss Amy Walker. Director of Career Technical Education, Mr. Scott Musser. Board of Education Member, Mrs. Melissa Walker. Board of Education Member, Mrs. Jane McGinney. Please join me in welcoming James Wagner to the stage as he provides this evening's opening remarks. James.
Ladies and gentlemen, family, faculty, and my fellow classmates, welcome. Today we are here to celebrate the class of 2020 of Madison Comprehensive High School. My name is James Wagner, the senior class president, and it is an honor to have you here, whether it's at home, in your living room, or wherever you may be watching. We will forever be known as the class who pushed through the adversity when it came out of nowhere. Although the circumstances are not what we'd all want, I wanted to let you know it's okay to be upset, to cry, and feel disappointed. But I challenge you this evening to feel proud, happy, and excited for what's to come for the future class of 2020. So take a second and look at those around you and think to yourself, I did it. We did it together.
It is both a privilege and an honor to introduce the Valedictorians and Salutatorian for the Madison Comprehensive High School class of 2020. But before I introduce them, I want to take a few moments to address those of you that are graduating today. Given the events of the past few months and the resulting decision by the governor to cancel the traditional graduation ceremonies, I am certain that all of you, your parents, grandparents, and family and friends are disappointed and saddened by this frustrating and unexpected side effect of the coronavirus. Following graduation, it is common for seniors to plan next stage of their lives as they start a new job, join the branch of the military, or pursue additional training or education. This spring, you probably hope to attend prom, celebrate graduation, and to formally say thank you to your friends and teachers as you graduated and left. I'm certain that none of you imagined a pandemic and that the cancellation of graduation and other end-of-the-year activities would occur. You may believe that this is not fair. You may have believed that you have worked hard only to be told that you cannot graduate in a normal fashion, which is the reward that you have been working for. Events unfolding today represent unprecedented pandemic of historical proportions. 50 years from now, the class of 2020 will be remembered for how your generation faced this catastrophe. I understand if you are frustrated and disappointed, but I challenge you to use this as a time for lessons that you're learning every day. The things that you're doing, you and your classmates, your teachers, the daily work that you grapple with this sudden and unanticipated shift from face-to-face instruction to distance learning. Teachers now use Google Classroom. You and your friends meet and complete projects together through Google Hangouts. Coaches are sending videos demonstrating how to work out and stay in condition. Zoom conferences happen daily. You and your classmates are discovering the importance of things that we often take for granted. School matters. Friends matter. Families matter. how we treat each other matters. Your teachers are proud of you. Your parents and family and friends are proud of you. They recognize that you are demonstrating resilience, resourcefulness, determination, persistence, and courage daily in the face of all this social distancing. Now, as you face this moment, the collateral damage of the pandemic has canceled graduation. You can let it define you, or you can write your own definition. How you choose to react is within your control. While this pandemic has kept us in isolation, while decisions that are being made for us separate us, we have it within us to come together, to work together to solve this, and to become stronger as a community, a state, a country, and around the world. To see the importance of our relationships with each other. 50, 100, 200 years from now, what will historians write about your generation? Will they write about this as a tragedy? Or will they write about this as a transformational moment in history? Will they talk about how we helped each other and our neighbors get through this? How we treated each other with kindness, support, and understanding? Will they talk about how we grew stronger and came together? Today, as you accept your diploma and turn your tassel, the future is yours to determine. Which path will you choose? I challenge you to leave a legacy of courage, hope, and inspiration for generations to come. I challenge you to transform this tragedy into your personal triumph. Congratulations, and good luck to each of you. Salutatorian, Jayla Graham. Jayla's parents are John Graham and Michelle Graham. Jayla has been field commander for the marching band both her junior and senior years, Sergeant at Arms of the National Honor Society. She's planning on attending North Central State College and studying registered nursing.
I stand here in awe of our unified accomplishments and perseverance as a class. 4 years ago, we began our journey with little perception of how fast high school years go by. Now, here we are, reminiscing about Friday night football games, chatting in between classes with friends, and of course hearing Mr. Conway say, "Stay classy, Madison," after completing announcements. Although it is hard to say goodbye, I am eager to begin my next journey, as I'm sure most of you are. Each of us, unique in our own ways, have grown into the people we are today with the help of our peers, family, and teachers. Thank you to those that offered encouraging words and made high school fun in between the late night studying and early morning coffee runs. If it weren't for you guys, I probably wouldn't be sane. I would also like to thank all my friends and family for constant support, for attending countless band functions, and for never letting me give up on my dreams. Lastly, I would like to thank all of the teachers and staff for pushing me to exceed expectations. I was taught valuable lessons that extend outside of the classroom. I learned how to be a leader, how to be encouraging to others, and how to be optimistic about my future. I am so grateful for the support from the community and for the opportunity to walk across the stage during this difficult time. 2 months ago, many of us were unaware that on that day, we had taken our very last steps at Madison Comprehensive High School as a student. The class of 2020 had been cut short of spring athletic programs, our senior prom, and a normal graduation ceremony. I will say, though, I feel a lot better about not having to give this speech in front of hundreds of people. Although the COVID-19 pandemic has taken a lot from us in the community, we are here celebrating the end of our high school careers the best way we can. I will forever cherish the memories I made in high school, and I'm thankful you were all a part of it. Congratulations, class of 2020, we did it.
Valedictorian, Bailey Hill. Bailey's parents are Tommy and Teresa Hill. Bailey was a member of National Honor Society, member of Student Council, 3-year letter winner and captain of the girls' varsity tennis team. should volunteer at the Humane Society of Richland County. Bailey plans on attending Ohio State University, majoring in biomedical sciences.
Tennyson once said, "Knowledge comes, but wisdom lingers." If this applies to any time in your life, it's now. We have learned a profuse amount of knowledge throughout high school, and I'm not talking just about Mrs. Bain's sociology class or Miss Klink's English class. I'm talking about real-life lessons. I remember the first day of freshman year. I remember being terrified of how big the world seemed and how everyone alarmingly looked like adults. This wasn't Team Madison anymore. My classes and locker were not in the same hallway. I had lunch with all of the older kids, and not just the people I went to middle school with. However terrifying this was in the beginning, I soon grew to love it. The freedom of choosing who I wanted to hang out with, making decisions for myself, and learning what it was to be independent. Sophomore year was a blur because we weren't the young freshmen anymore, yet we weren't the upperclassmen that we wanted to be, because like all kids, that's what we wanted to do, grow up. Junior year, all we were doing was pretty much driving, working, taking the harder classes, because this was the year we got to really experience life. At this point, we have had the most freedom in our lives. We learned so much more than we could have ever imagined because we learned how to grow up here in these past few years. By the time we got to senior year, all we did was look towards the future, which for a lot of us can be pretty scary. Everything up to this point was planned. We knew what was in front of us, and now we don't. We started to slow down a bit. We still complained about getting up and going to class and made remarks about how we couldn't wait to get out of here. But that was before a worldwide pandemic hit, and suddenly there were no more days to complain about going to class. There were no more days to make remarks about the dumb freshmen and our inexplicable desire to leave. Suddenly, growing up didn't seem like such a great idea because it was too soon. Well, guys, fate rolled its dice, and this is what we have. We may not have gotten the chance to let go slowly like everyone who has come before us, and we do not get to have the same experience, but we get to have our own experience. Remember that thing I said earlier about knowledge and wisdom? We may not have gotten to do everything that we wanted to do. Sure, we've lost a lot, but think about what we've gained. We now have the wisdom to know that in life, nothing is guaranteed. Your whole world can change within an instant beyond your control, and there's nothing you can do about it. This is something some people go their whole lives without learning. They keep complaining about what they don't have or have to do without really acknowledging the things that they do have or the things that life gives us the ability to do. We can now step out into the world and appreciate everything it has to offer every single day. We can now not be terrified of all of the possibilities our future holds, but be grateful that our options are endless. If there's one thing that stays with you today, let it be this. Life is crazy and messy and completely out of your control, but it's life, and we can be grateful for every day that we get to live and prosper happily no matter what happens because we have a tomorrow. Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm sure each and every one of you have the capacity for greatness.
Valedictorian Natalie Reynolds. Natalie's parents are Chad and Heather Reynolds. Activities: President of Spanish Club, OCC Leadership, Leader in Me, Class of 2020 Executive Committee, Vice President of the Class of 2020, Vice President of National Honor Society, 4-H for 10 years, and a 4-year letter winner in cross country, tennis, and swimming. 3-year district qualifier in swimming and received third in OCC tennis during her senior year. Natalie had plans to attend North Central State College, majoring in nursing.
Dear Class of 2020, today is finally the day we have worked 12 years for. Some days we thought we would never make it and that the day would never come, but finally we are here. It has been a lot of hard work and late nights. Oh, what would we have done without all that coffee to finish this last-minute assignments? I would also like to say thank you to all the administrators, teachers, and families. Without you, none of us would be who we are today. At this moment, we sit back and think, no one knew things would turn out like this for us seniors. On March 16th, when we left our school, we expected to return after spring break. Then we received some of the hardest news that we are going to finish our senior year through Google Classroom and Zoom calls. I remember sitting in my room crying, thinking there'd be no prom, no awards night, no final walk, or the last breakfast with our friends, and the most upsetting thing of all, graduation would be changed. 9 weeks of quarantine have now passed, and arrangements have been made to still make it special. So class of 2020, we have created our own graduation style with stadium lights, senior adoptions, banners and signs, parades, and TikTok videos. The virus may have changed our year, but we have stuck together through it. Together, we will become the teachers, engineers, cosmetologists, nurses, mechanics, and future military that we have inspired to be. As the class of 2020, we will change the world and other people's lives for the better. So congratulations, class of 2020. We did it together. Good luck with your future endeavors.
Valedictorian, Gustavo Sasas. Gustavo's parents are Amber Saldina and Gustavo Sasas. Activities of notable achievement: member of National Honor Society, marching and symphonic band, played varsity soccer, and he worked at McDonald's and a volunteer at Friendly House on Thanksgiving. He plans to attend Ashland University, working on chemistry and physics.
Class of 2020. Family, friends, teachers, and school faculty. It is an honor to stand before you and be a part of this momentous and unforgettable celebration of our accomplishments and milestones. I congratulate all of my senior classmates and I thank you. Although this is not the year we all had in mind, we all made it today. This is it. This is the time when all of us begin our new adventures. Whether that means you're staying close to home or moving miles away, or whether that is studying at the next level or going into the military, we are all beginning anew and will make big decisions that will affect the rest of our lives. Personally, ever since freshman year, I had always thought of this day to be further away than it is now. On the other hand, I never thought something like the COVID-19 pandemic would ever occur in our lives either, and ending our school year so unexpectedly. The impact it had in our lives in our senior year will forever be ingrained into my mind. However, although it dampened the fun of senior year and experiencing all that high school had to offer, it won't change the memory of high school altogether. I will always remember the laughs and smiles for everyone. I will always remember the friendships I've made. I will miss the football games, my own soccer games, and sharing our school spirit and having fun during school events. I will miss the energy that this community has always had. More importantly, I will definitely miss the relationships that I have made with all of my teachers, because they were the ones who have shaped and influenced my life and showed their dedication and passion each and every day. All in all, even though this year had a drastic turn, we have all tried to make the best of it. We focused more towards togetherness and family, became more creative and inventive, and most importantly, more appreciative of what we have. I hope that one day, every single one of you will look back at your high school career and remember that we were the ones to persevere through a difficult time, and we remained hopeful and optimistic in making it here. We are here today to acknowledge and celebrate our accomplishments, moving forward with our lives to our next chapter of life's journey, and to remember the good times and laugh we shared when we were together. Because of Madison High School, their encouragement to succeed in the challenges we faced molded us into creative and open-minded problem solvers, independent thinkers, and overall better students and people. who will make a difference in the world someday and be the leaders of days to come. We are stronger than ever, and with that, we can confidently take those next steps in our lives. Finally, I thank my parents and family for their love and support, and I thank my teachers and coaches for their wisdom and encouragement. On that note, remember who you are and where you came from. And as always, stay classy, Madison.
Valedictorian Joshua Chambry. Joshua's parents are Adam Chambry and the late Pamela Chambry. Joshua is involved with National Honor Society, Vice President of the Spanish Club, Student Council Secretary, Class of 2020 Secretary, recipient of the Tuition Freedom Scholarship of North Central State College, and an employee at Dairy Queen. Joshua plans to attend North Central State, working on a bachelor's degree in business administration.
Welcome, everyone, to the class of 2020. I hope this speech finds you in good health and spirit. I am truly honored to be standing here in front of you today to honor the amazing class of 2020 and to commemorate all of the memories, knowledge, wisdom, and resiliency that our amazing class has learned over these years. Today we celebrate the hard work, determination, and great achievements of all of our graduates, and to celebrate this milestone achievement in all of our lives. As Dolzinski once said, the road to success comes through hard work, determination, and sacrifice. I believe the class of 2020 has demonstrated all of these qualities in our road to success. All of the late nights studying for tests, the hours spent on homework, the times we were too busy to hang out with friends were not for nothing. They have led us here, to the beginning of the future with our lives ahead of us. As a class, we have been dedicated not only to our academic studies, but also to supporting each other and supporting our teachers when they needed it most. As a class, we led the movement of changing the leadership of our district, as well as standing up for our teachers on multiple occasions. Now more than ever, we have had to face resiliency during this unprecedented pandemic, which has altered not only the community, but the world. Despite the daunting task of finishing the school year virtually, we have risen to the challenge and still been successful. Despite not getting to complete traditional end-of-year senior activities, we have made the sacrifices and have risen to the challenges presented to us by this pandemic. As a class, we are resilient and we are strong. We will endure these challenging times, and we will join the community and unify to beat this hidden enemy. In addition to shared challenges I have been presented along with the class of 2020, I have also dealt with personal challenges that have inspired me to become co-valedictorian. At the end of my 8th grade year, my mom passed away to complications of a bone marrow transplant in efforts to cure her acute myeloid leukemia known as AML. After she passed away, I was determined to make her proud, as I made it a personal goal to be valedictorian of my graduating class in her and my family's honor. I was not able to accomplish this on my own, however. I would personally like to thank God, my dad Adam, my brother Cody, my girlfriend Brooke, and all of my family and friends for their endless support for me during my academic career. In addition, I would like to thank my wonderful teachers I was fortunate to have at Madison, especially Mr. Robinson and Mrs. Brandstetter, for their support and inspiration they have had on my life. To the class of 2020, I would like to thank all of you for making high school the best experience I could have asked for. I will reflect on these times with gratitude and excitement with every one of you. We have made it this far, but today is only the beginning of the future. Never stop chasing your dreams. As Dag Hammarskjöld once said, go placidly through the noise and the haste, and remember what peace there is in silence. Listen to others, even the dull and the ignorant, for they too have their story. He says to always remain calm and always treat others the way you would want to be treated. Always stay humble and kind. My fellow graduates, strive to be the best person you can be. However, as Albert Hubbard once said, don't take life too seriously. No one makes it out alive. Although most of us will someday need glasses, we will always have 20/20 vision. Again, congratulations to the class of 2020 and go Rams. Thank you.
Valedictorian, Jared and Willie. Jared's mother's name is Sherry Franz. Notable activities, BPA and Skills USA, member for 2 years. First place computer animation team for regionals in BPA 2018-2019. Sixth place in states for computer animation in BPA 2018-2019. First place website design team and computer animation team for regionals in BPA 2019-2020. Honor roll all 4 years in high school. Jared plans to go to Kent State University, the main campus, and studying computer science with a focus on game design and minor in cybersecurity.
Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Dr. Seuss. Looking back on my past, it was a long journey to get to this point. Some moments were good, while others, not so much. But having the support of my family, friends, and teachers is what led me to being the man I've become today. They always picked me up when I was down and encouraged me to do my best, even wishing me good luck when it was time for me to go off on my own for the day. I, in return, would do the same for them and help them through their hard times, even though, admittedly, I would give them a hard time or two along the way. High school is an important moment in life for a lot of people. It helps you decide what career you might want to get involved in, make some lifelong friends, or even help you decide what college you want to go to continue learning about something you're really passionate about. Let's be honest, though. We all know wanting to graduate is on the mind of every student when they get into high school. But don't forget that it's also a life-changing experience that you don't want to pass by too quickly. Take a moment out of your time to appreciate the day. A moment of time you want to stay involved in and enjoy it. This moment, this day, this here and now. Make it a goal to appreciate every second of your day. It's always a good idea to make goals for yourself and try to achieve those goals. Then make more and keep challenging yourself so you can feel that you're growing. Keep working hard and achieve those goals. Never give up on yourself. And if you see someone that's down on the ground, try to pick them up and put a smile on their face. No one deserves to feel like they've been left out or left behind, and maybe you can be the one to show them that they aren't alone. We are never alone as long as we belong to the Madison family. We are the Mad Grads of 2020, and we did it together. Again, I would like to thank the teachers, family, and friends that have been there for me throughout this experience. Your encouragement and support has helped me in more ways than you could imagine. Don't forget to take it easy on yourself, though. Don't push yourself too hard and try to relax once in a while. However, we must never forget the most important advice that has been given to us, and that's to stay classy, Madison.
Board of Education President, Mr. Wigton, will you please join me at the podium to accept the class of 2020? It is with great pride that I present the class of 2020. The students receiving diplomas this evening have met all of the criteria for graduation as set forth by the Ohio Department of Education and the Madison Local Board of Education.
On behalf of the Madison Local School District Board of Education, we accept the class of Madison Comprehensive High School, class of 2020, and wish them much success in future endeavors.
Before the presentation of diplomas, I would like to take a moment to share some remarks with you, the Madison class of 2020. First, I want to congratulate each of you on this major milestone in your life. It is a culmination of 13 years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. I also want you to know that I speak for the entire teaching staff and administration at the high school as we empathize with the many senior end-of-year events that you have missed out on. While none of us can truly comprehend what you and your families have been feeling over these last 2 months, we do offer our deepest care, concern, and regards for each of you. I would like to compliment you, however, on how you have handled yourselves through these most difficult times. I have been so impressed with the attitude that you've demonstrated, the level of maturity, the resiliency, the mental toughness, and most of all, the kindness that you've demonstrated to one another and to others. It truly has been an inspiration to be a part of the Madison community and watch it rally together to try and support you in a meaningful way with the stadium lights, the parade, the signs, tonight's video ceremony, as well as the supportive attitude. Class of 2020, you truly are special. You have exhibited excellence in many ways, but just to name a few, you have demonstrated the toughness to get through the school closure period. 40% of your class has maintained a grade point average of 3.3 or higher throughout high school. The class has been offered millions of dollars in scholarships. The girls' soccer team played for a state championship, and I believe the softball team was on a path to make a similar run. The lead team brought some real Ram pride back to the hallways. Class of 2020, you will definitely be missed. My challenge to each and every graduate is this: use this time of adversity that you've encountered to motivate you to cherish and take full advantage of every day, every moment, and every event like it's your last. We have all been witness to just how quickly and unexpectedly life can change. I want to thank you all for the 4 years that I've had the opportunity to be your principal. It truly has been my pleasure. Finally, I leave you with this. As each of you take that next step in your life, college, employment, the military, whatever you do, give it your all. Do it to the best of your ability. Do it with great character and be a positive influence on those around you. Congratulations, Madison class of 2020. And now the moment that you've all been waiting for. Class of 2020, please prepare to receive your diplomas. Bailey Brianna Hill. Natalie Elise Reynolds. Chandler Smith Sassus III. Joshua Adam Chambry. Sheridan James Michael Willie. Dayla Rochelle Graham. James Michael Wagner. Elizabeth Ann Ewers. Howard Leonard Levisky Jr. Jennifer Marie Wigton. Lance Stephen Heinberger. Paige Noelle Wiley. Lauren Renee Malak. Lyric Soleil Davis. Stephen Wayne Williams Jr. Cheyenne Denise Nicholson. Bryce Michael Lee. Lauren May Noggle. Mason Christopher Barrier. Jackson Coy Ebeling. Trinity K. Halani Kane Lehua Rakoya. Sierra Rain Barber. Benjamin Travis Hilliard. Dalton Michael Swanger. Allie Ann Walker. Billy Joe Bickers. Julia Faith Ann Litt. Kirsten Nicole Snyder. Dalton J. Hawksworth. Victoria Marie Shaw. Alyssa Cheyenne Gusher. Kendra Lee Ash. Dominic Matthew Stewart. Rachel Elizabeth Thayer. Emily Michelle Patience Will. Kaylee Nicole Blazing. Bailey Nicole Back. Jessica Nicole Breidinger. Corey Robert Mills. Brianna Lou Bermelin. Hallie Logan Meister. Matthew Scott Savick. Edward Holmes. Zachary Taylor Eisenhart. Jonah Allen Almond. Lily Kathleen Dowler. Connor William Ladd. William Andrew Gibson. Kelsey Ann Cool. Kaya Rose Lunsford. Kaylee Ann Stout. Haley Renee Blust. Hannah Noel Schmidt. Jordan Nicole Gaston. Madison Dawn Drake. Carter Bryce Fry. Noah James Shaw. Blaine Cameron Snavely. Jackson Dakota West. Grace Ella Stupka. Jayandre Montrell Jones. Alexis Marie Klein. Jonathan David Ward.
Go Jonathan!
Seth Michael Corbin. Cole Thomas Moore. Jacob Curtis Howell. Emily Nicole Prater. Jamie Nicole Stevie. Alexis Mary Virginia Sparks. Grace Marie Ankrum. Logan Nathaniel Simpson. Jaden Harrison Hawk. Aiden James O'Brien. Jacob Anthony Phoenix. Christopher John Bukowski. Zoe Danielle Perry. James Guy Malott. Cassidy Elizabeth Ames. Tristan Matthew Owens. Nicholas Robert Vaughn. Gage Logan Harris.
Good job, Gage.
Leah Ray Boggs. Logan Anthony Douglas Davis. Harley Joe Schneider. Morgan Lee Smith. Titan Cruz March. Titus Cannon March. Allison Tia Snyder. Hannah Nicole Thompson. Brian Joseph Joplin. Logan Miles Angel. Abria Nicole Pierce. Jason Robert Mullins, Jr. Mason Ann Mullins. Kyler Jean Kalka Winters. Cade Allen Gowitzka. Isaac Curtis Baker. Gavin Michael Smith. Mackenzie Faith Harvey. Haley Elizabeth Smith. Aiden Morris Hill. Dylan Thomas Metz. Emily Diane Atwell. Mackenzie Rose Nicholas. Nathan Lee Taylor. Adriana K. Russell. Mackenzie Leanne Stallings. Ryan Thomas Bach. Nicholas Allen Steitler. Theodore William Herring. Zachary James Barney. Carly Anita Sauter. Brandon Michael Liggett. Serenity Rain Keogh. Helena Jane Marie Hicks. Hunter Kane Shasky. Corbin Daniel Crow. Regina Nicole Edgeworth. Eugene Reed. Jaden Edward Montgomery. Delaney Paige Wilson. Chase Dwayne Bookmeyer. Gavin Martin Blankenship. Megan Renee Leather. Ron Japrice Shaquan Catchings. Corinne Elizabeth Solon. Lydia Joanne Davis. Tariq Jaleel Hess. Naomi Shania Lloyd. Skyland Marie Brandt. Olivia Breck Ramey. Sloan Renata Kaiser. Taylor Danielle Herrick. Stormy Melissa Bills. Trenton Ray Wilson. Caleb Robert Jameson. Morgan Lynn Mowry. Isabella Roger Bond. Miles Joseph Bond. Jada Hope Thompson. Orion Sky Jones. Jessica Marie Perry. Kaylee Marie Hershey. Tristan Michael Phillips. Nathaniel James Herndon. Bailey Marie Moon. Caleb Edward Collier. Isaac Matthew Chitwood. Alexi Nicole Vega. Michael Ryan Seth. Allison Lynn Sedlacek. Sierra Dawn Ramey. Laurel Nicole Tabor. Kara Marie Alice Beach. Hannah Michelle Reed. Christian Andrew Rivnak. Juan Sizer Rodriguez. Jacob Andrew Wiley. Quamel James Tyrese Wright. Mason Allen Metzger. Grace Elizabeth Day. Hunter Bruce Smith. Mason Philip Stevens. Brandon Lee Atwell. Elise Nicole Phillips. Kaylin Ann Kenny. Jasmine Lynn Cargis. Daytona Lee Harrett. Grace Elaine Stone. Jillian Ann Garber. Alec James Fox. Dixie Lee Eisel.
Good job, baby.
Brian Lee Peters. Taylor Morgan Berry. Skylar Lynn Jacobs. Dominic Jacob Snavely. Jackson Andrew Parton. Ray Scott. Robert Erickson Hoagland. Anthony Christopher Lee Lane. Tyler Nicholas Tackett. Savannah May Bossy. Nathan Allen Willis. Alexis Taylor Edmonds. Bryce Ryan Hudson. Parker James McElvain. Caitlin Elizabeth Bogner. Jamal Darian Coleman. Joseph Elias Freeman. Noah Paul Callerson. Ember Jade Ernsberger. Hunter Lawrence Burnett. Jonathan Timothy David Schill. Xavier Karan Broomfield. Hannah Grace Oney. Tavis William Pittenger. Mitchell Morley Phillips. Devin Joseph Oosley. Savannah Rose Polkinghorn. Wyatt Ray Stanfield. Haley Kiera Duncan.
Way to go, girl.
Hannah Schmidt, would you please come forward to provide this evening's closing remarks?
Hello families, friends, teachers, neighbors, and students. Thank you for virtually joining us today from your homes to congratulate the senior class of 2020. I know these are not the ideal circumstances, but thank you for taking time out of your day for this. It means the world. First off, I would like to start by saying congratulations to the class of 2020. We finally made it, and even though this isn't the way we planned for it to end, we still have so much to celebrate and be proud of. I know we all had things we were looking forward to during our senior year, whether it be prom, senior skip day, your last season of your favorite sport, seeing your friends at school, and saying goodbye to your teachers and friends at an actual graduation that we had looked forward to for so long, or even just going out to eat on the weekend. And all of those things were taken away from us because of the current situation our country is in right now with this pandemic. But as a class, we have all been through so much, from family problems in your home, losses of loved ones, to numerous bomb threats, the search for Sean Christie, and our building being so hot your legs stick to the chair when you try and get up. So trust me, we will make it through this. Thinking back, I always wanted to be done with high school and move on with my life, but now I'd give anything to go back and just have a little more time. As we move on and go our separate ways, whether it be college, the military, or a special trade, I know each and every one of you will accomplish great things. As we grow up, I am positive that each of us will have so many amazing experiences that will make missing senior prom or not having a real graduation seem like just a little thing. And as my favorite Hannah Montana song says, I never thought I'd walk away with so much joy and so much pain, because it's so hard to say goodbye. And this is by far my hardest goodbye yet. So thank you all for making my high school experience the best years of my life. I will miss you all.
This time, I would like to invite you all to stand for the playing of the Madison Comprehensive High School alma mater. Please join me in one final round of applause for the Madison High School class of 2020.
Hey, class of 2020, just wanted to tell you congratulations. You were always going to be the class that overcame everything and bonded together and set a good example for the rest of Madison. So we love you, we appreciate you. Go Rams.
Congratulations, seniors. I know this isn't what you all envisioned, but we are all so very proud of you. Best of luck.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
We're so proud of you. We're gonna miss you.
Woohoo!
Congratulations, class of 2020. We're really proud of you and all your accomplishments and wish you nothing but the best.
Hey seniors, congratulations. You made it through it, you got through your graduation. I was going to say we're going to miss all of you. You'll never forget the year of 2020 and graduation, and just from everyone here at Madison, congratulations once again, and we'll see you around.
And as always, stay classy, Madison.